Hey, welcome everyone. Happy Wednesday. Super excited to be here. This is part 4 of the Let's Learn Rive series. So, yeah, we're hopefully going to finish off this animation. I'll drop a link in the chat, but basically what we've been building through this 4-part series is this like animation. So if you toggle it here, it's kind of got this fancy bounce effect. So yeah, for those that are here, feel free to say hi in the chat. Let us know how your day's been so far. But yeah, mine's been good. Busy day working on Code Server. That's the project that I work on at work, which is basically VS Code in the browser. So busy day, just mostly working on tests, and we've been trying to get our test coverage up. We're at 65 right now. We started, I want to say like 40 at the beginning of the year. So really it's just been, each day trying to add a new unit test and increasing that by 0.5% or so. But yeah, it's been good. I'm trying to think. I started working on a new test today for just a simple function that wasn't covered. It's this read socket path function. Basically, it tries to read this file that's hard-coded, which I think I'm going to refactor so that the function's pure. And it's wrapped in a try-catch. And if something goes wrong, like it can't read it for some reason or another, we enter the catch block, and then we've got this if statement, which is like, if it's not a Node.js error no exception, or the error code is not ENT, then we throw an error. So, hey, good to see you. How you doing? How's your day going? I gotta ask, what is the proper way to pronounce your name? Is it Duet? Or Daywat? I just want to make sure I get that right before I say that a bunch. But yeah, good to see you here. I've been seeing a ton of progress on Run Wasm, which is exciting. And I actually just turned on the watch so that I can see all the activity, because it's not super busy right now. Like I feel like we can kind of keep up. But yeah, I mean, it's so exciting just because I feel like a bunch of new people have popped up, and I saw some other stuff come up for the TypeScript stuff that you were working on. The ladder. Okay. Daywat. There we go. That's easy. It's like Daywat. Like that, right? Basically. At least that's how my brain will remember it. I wonder, let's just pull this up real quick. Yeah, I mean, it's awesome that you got the TypeScript evaluation in here. Somewhat. Okay, I'll work on that after. Sorry about that. We're getting there. But yeah, I mean, this is awesome. So let's just do the classic hi. Let's pass in a name, string, and we'll console log hi name. Happy Wednesday. That's what today is, right? So then if we call hi day wait, so let me spell that right, or day what? There we go. Nice. Okay. I want to work on that. Name pronunciation. Very important. Cool. So let's see. I think we got a few people here coming to hang out. So, let's see. It's 5:35. What time is it where you all are? It's 5:35 p.m. here. So it's like, after the end of the work day, basically. Not even natives can get it right. Dang. Okay. I feel like you're just saying that to make me feel better. But 5:35 Guido. Oh, nice. Hey, Guido. Good to see you. I just want to hear it real quick. Wait, is this your website? Wait, this is your website. That's amazing. I mean, I guess if you have such a unique name, you probably have good SEO. That's amazing. That's the second link. Why is there no pronunciation? Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, it wants me to record. That's interesting.
Daiwat.
It's a really rare name. Okay.
Daiwat.
Daiwat is how they're saying it. I know you can't hear it, but I can drop the link. That's awesome. That's so cool. Way different than like Joe, which is super average and very common in the US. The male one's correct? Okay.
Daiwat.
Daiwat. Wait.
Daiwat.
It's almost like the T's a little silent.
Daiwat.
Okay. Cool. I'll play with that. Or I'll practice that so I get that down. Cool. So let's jump into Rive. So basically, this is what we've been building. And let me know if the music in the background is too loud. I've got it here pretty low, but I can adjust that more if needed. Or just give me a thumbs up if it's good. Cool. So like I said, over this 4-part series, we've been playing with Rive and rebuilding this like button. And so, if you're not familiar with Rive, it's kind of like Figma, but for animation. That's kind of how I describe it to people. So, it's free to use if you want to use it with your team. You can buy a license and things like that. But you can do a lot of really cool things with it. And so I think that's why it's super exciting, because what happens is you've got this animation tool, you build the animation, and then you export a Rive file, like a .riv, and then they have these runtimes, which are open source, and they allow you to, they basically give you inputs and state and different ways to interact with the animation. So like this one, you'll notice when my mouse enters the canvas that it goes to this pink dot, and then it kind of expands, right? So you can have these interactions that you build and design in the animation tool. And then when you pass it off to the developer, or if you're the developer and you're adding this to your app, you can basically hook into those inputs or different ways that you interact with the animation. So here's another one, which is kind of this slider. And you'll see it's adjusting the speed of the van. So it's really pretty amazing. And, it's very, very seamless. There's no lag or anything. So yeah, they've got a whole bunch of animations on here from the community. So if you go to the community page, and sorry, let me have my break app, which is going to come on in a second. Okay. Yeah, so you can do some really cool things with all of this. And so, possibilities are endless. But the other cool thing, which is different than, say, like a Figma or a Photoshop or a Framer or any of the other ones out there, is that it's almost like the design part is open source. So if you click on any of these in here, let's go to, this pig one. What you can do is open it in Rive. And we can actually see all of the different layers that make up this animation or this piece. So it's pretty amazing. So for example, like here's the design side, here's the animate side. So if we do this, if we hit play, see the coin pops out. So this, you can build these complex state machines that, depending on different inputs, will change to different states. So you can see, so basically you see you've got entry, idle, coin. So right now it's just looping this idle, which is kind of like, it's almost like the pig or piggy bank is breathing. And then when the input gets triggered, so when it's pressed, like that, it goes to the coin state, which is where the coin pops up and then goes back into the bank. So I think that's one of the reasons that I'm super excited about Rive, is because the animation is open source, right? You can come in here and see, oh, how did this talented animator build this? And you can't really do that in well, I mean, you can in some Figma files if people publish those, but like, you know, if you just go to Dribble, for example, you know, I click on this, like I can't see what the layers are for that. So anyways, a little about Rive if you're unfamiliar, but let's dive back in. So for those who are new today, basically what we've been doing is we have this open up in Rive. I'm going to close these. And we've just been going layer by layer, rebuilding this from the ground up. And we're doing this as a way to, one, understand and learn Rive, but two, like, just have something that's already been built and build that, so that instead of focusing on, oh, what should we build, we're focusing on the tool. Because at least it's my belief that I can learn faster if I rebuild something that someone else has built, so that I can focus on the tool. And then once I have all the tools, then I can go and use those tools to build my own things. So that's kind of the approach we've been taking. So I'm going to come into this artboard in a second. So again, I'm going to move this over here. So this is Guido's. This is the like button, the community resource. And then over here is mine. And so I just made the artboard have a black fill in the background, just so we know whose is whose. So where we were before was creating our first animation. So I'm going to play this to show you where we're at. You can see the heart is a little off center. So we're going to fix that first. So what I'm going to do, I'm in design mode right now. So you can hit tab to switch. You'll see you switch between design and animate. So in design mode, what we need to do is adjust the origin. So I'm going to select the heart. So that's this heart icon. You can see that. And once I have that selected, I'm going to press Y on my keyboard. You'll see down, it's probably hard to read, but it says freeze active. So what that means is, I believe that this layer is frozen for a second. But what we can do, so see how it's not really centered? What we can do is drag the heart until it's centered on the origin. So let's see. So you can see it kind of snaps into place. It's probably hard to see, but there's a red X. So there's the center. So now what I'm going to do is hit Y, and I'm going to deactivate freeze mode. So now when I drag the heart, it'll drag the actual heart and not like the origin. So if we put this back 0, 0, so it should be in the center. If I come out, looks like it is. Okay, so now if we go to animate, oh no, I think I need to move this back to center. I think that's, well, let's see. I guess we'll just hit play and see how it looks. Oh, that's horrible. Oh man. Yeah, okay, I need to adjust. So yeah, Guido brought up a good point. Yo, what's up, Will? Good to see you. We're just fixing an animation. You can see that it's a little janky. I need to fix this heart. But yeah, we're just kind of building this just to kind of catch you up. So, as Guido said, you have some keys on the timeline. Right. So here's kind of where it starts. And then if we go, sorry if I scroll, I'm going to pull this up a little bit. And then if I move the playhead down, keep going. So it looks like the position, we don't want the position to change. And actually, I'm going to double check here. So again, like this is the cool part of Rive. I can just go in and see, okay. So what we've been building is this on animation. If we go into the heart animation here, and we go to the first key. So position never changes. It's always at 0. Oh, that's a lie. It's 0 here, and then it goes to -28. Okay, so that's what we want. And this is on the 28th frame out of 30 frames. Try deleting all the position keys. Oh, I see. Okay. So it looks like I just have one. So if I select that and hit backspace on my keyboard or delete, and come here, goes to -28.1, and then back to 0. Okay, so let's hit play. Oh, I don't know why it does that. You shouldn't need it. The position Y keys, all of them. Oh, I see. Okay. So let's try deleting these. Boom. And boom. Okay, so now, so Guido said that we should delete those, which we did. So now all we're doing is animating on the scale property. So let's see what happens when we hit play. Okay. Now it's centered. At least it looks like it from my side. So now what else do we need to fix? That's kind of the next step, right? So we're looking at the original animation. Hey, how's it going, Yogi? Good to see you. We're just, we're trying to build this animation. So I'll drop that again in the chat because I don't know if you can scroll up and see it. I guess you probably can. Good morning from India. All right. Good evening from Arizona in the US. Okay, let's see. So this is the one that we're trying to recreate. So let's hit play. So, and I'm actually going to loop this. I want to see. So what are we doing wrong? There are 2 hearts in my animation. The red one gets really big and fills up the whole circle, and the white one scales up after. Okay, so let's watch that I think if I use the arrow keys, no, I can't. Okay. I was hoping I could go frame by frame with the arrow keys, but maybe no. So, like Guido said, there are 2 hearts. Oh, use the, oh, nice. Okay, thank you. So let's go frame by frame and just kind of talk through it, right? So right now we have a white circle with a red heart. Frame 1, frame 2, frame 3. So it looks like the white circle, it kind of like pulses, right? It kind of scales down. And the heart does too. And then it scales up. And then the white circle stops scaling, but the heart continues until it fills the whole thing. And at the same time, we have a very tiny white heart that comes and scales up. And then that scales down and then scales up. Okay. So let's figure out, why is our red heart not filling the circle? At least I think it's not. Yes. Okay. So let's see, what do we have right and what do we have wrong? So it's the white circle is getting smaller. We got to scale more. So it looks like we hit peak scale and then we stop. Why are we stopping? So like Guido said, we need to scale more. So we start at 50% and we scale to 155. And so I'm just, you see these numbers right here. What does this one do? So this one is 50%. I wonder if our circle is, wonder if something must be off. Because we're scaling to the same percentage. That's so weird. Okay, let's go back to design. Let's go to the heart. Actually, so you wouldn't worry about making the numbers match if your circle is slightly different. I see. Okay. All right. Well, let's just scale it more. So let's see. When does it hit the peak? At what frame? Don't overthink the numbers. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. So let's see peak. I guess this frame. Yeah, no, same. I'm better with code. Design is tough. So this is humbling, I guess. So let's see. We start here. So I think let's actually let's change these numbers. Let's do 75 on both. That's a little better looking. And then up here, let's do, I don't know, 200. Nope, that's not enough. Let's do 300 and 300. Oh, see, but we still have some white up here. So let's do 350. Oops, 350. Nope. Okay, let's go big or go home. 450. Okay. So how does that look? Let's hit play. A little better. A little terrible, but at least it filled the whole thing. So now let's figure out why our white heart is not big enough. Because I think last time we lined up the frames, I just think our numbers are off. So where is the white heart? Let's turn off the red heart. Oh, I guess we can't see it because it's the background is the ellipse, right? Or why can't we see it at all? Maybe that's weird. Let's go back. Oh, do I have the layer off? Heart icon white. You hid the white heart too. Oh, I see. Is it still hidden? That's weird. So it says that it's at 0%, so you can't see it. Okay. So let's, when we get to, when does it show up? Well, here it's at 60, so here. That's weird. So the scale at frame 36 says it's at 60%. Is that not big enough? No? That is, okay, let's figure this out. Is there not a fill? There's a fill at 100%. Let's head back to design. The path is right here. Okay, let's see. It's so... No. Is it there? Let's hide that. Do I not have a heart? Did it disappear? I guess we can duplicate the red one. That's the other heart icon. Looks like the path is gone. Did I delete it? That's weird. What does this path look like? Copy paste the other path into this one. Oh, okay. Copy this one. Oh, but it's hidden. Let me zoom out. Let's do 100. There we go. Oh, your scale is 0 on the shape. Okay. So let's do 25. No? It's 100 here. That's weird. What am I doing wrong? Select the shape above it. So the path, oh, right here. Oh, okay. Let's do 25. Oh, there it is. Why is it upside down? So actually, why don't I make a new one? Can I duplicate this layer? So there's the path. Or maybe I can copy. Yeah, Command D. Okay. There. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's do Command D. And we'll call this heart icon white. And I'll delete this one. And we'll unhide it. And we'll change the fill to white. Or, oops, FFF. Okay, cool. So we have our heart. Now we're going to animate it. Okay, so basically what we want to do is drag the playhead to 0. And we're going to select heart icon white. And I'm actually going to hide or unhide all that. There we go. And so when we start it, we actually want it to be 0. So I'm going to change the scale. So I'm going to toggle a key and a key. And I'm going to change that to 0 and 0. Oh, shoot, I did the wrong one. Make sure you select the right layer. So heart icon white, same thing. Change that to 0 and that to 0. And so it'll probably be good practice for us to kind of do this without looking at the other one for a second. So I think right about like here, you want to add another, kind of have it come back. So we'll do, I don't know, 50, 50, and, oh gosh. Okay, wait. Let's see if we can just eyeball it. So it like comes up and then like pops a little bit. So I don't know, let's do another frame there, or another key there. And we'll do 100%. I think that's big enough. Okay, let's hit play. Almost there. So the white or the heart is starting too soon. So let's see how Guido does it. So the heart icon white. Let's see. Well, okay, so there's a frame at 15 or a key at 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to key that. We'll say 0. Okay. And then it looks like at 36, we get to 60%. That actually might be too small. Yeah, it is. Let's go back to 100. And what was it, 15? We probably don't need this key anymore. So 15, we're at 0. 28, do we want to be 100? No. I think we're going to delete that one too. So select and delete. Cool. Okay. And now at frame 49, we'll come down, we'll decrease in size a little bit. So we're going to add 2 keys and we'll come down to, I don't know, 80. That actually might not be enough. Let's do 60. That's actually too much. Let's do 75. Yeah. And then I think we're going to go back, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you go up a little bit. So kind of like this gives it this pulsing effect, I believe. So here, we'll go back to, I don't know, like 90 or so. Okay, let's hit play and see what happens. Pretty close. I'm trying to think if we can, maybe I can get them side by side. All right, we're going to try this. We'll see how well it works. Let's bring this over. Okay, so hopefully, oh no. Wait, why can't I scroll horizontally? There we go. Okay, I guess I can't, if I go, oh, dang it. Oh no. Okay, well, pretty sure it autosaves, so it's not like we lost any our stuff. I hope not, at least. Famous last words, though. Okay. So let's make those about the same size. Just eyeballing it. Okay, and then this one's looped, so let's hit play. And let's hit play on ours. Actually, let's see if we can synchronize them. 1, 2, 3. No. One more time. Okay, pretty close. Okay, so I think that's pretty darn close. I don't know about you, but I'd say it's pretty close. I mean, not as smooth, I would say, but pretty darn close. Go team. So here's what we're gonna do next. Because we got about 25 minutes left. So let's see, this one is Guido's. This one is ours. Actually, let me open Guido's back up. And let me just make sure that we have the right input. So on, actually wait, this is just an animation. So I'm trying to think, let me pull up the Rive docs. Did I add interpolation? Let me see. Actually, I don't think I did. So let's copy that. So interpolation for that. There's probably a faster way to do this, but if you just select all the keys and make them cubic, it will all, okay, let's just do that. Can I like drag and select? Probably, yeah, looks like it. So we'll do cubic. All right, let's see how that looks. Oh, that's way better. Start at the top. Okay. We'll just do all of them because I don't know. Oh, that's way better. Nice. Okay, thanks for the tip, Guido. That's way better. Cool. So we have the animation. So I'm wondering, the last time I did this, we had a state machine. Oh, okay. What is this off animation? I guess it's in reverse, or it is. I guess so. Okay. So with the state machine, you got entry on and off. It just reverses it. Okay. So I'm wondering, I'm actually going to pull up the resources because I'm trying to think if we were to put this in an app, like a React app, because we don't have any like input, I don't think that we could animate this. Or like interactively, I guess. So if you go to documentation, and then there's React. So that's kind of how you import it. And I think we go back. Quick links maybe? Get the runtimes. There we go. So if we go to NPM, we'll see some docs for all this. I'm actually gonna, you need one animation that turns it on and one that turns it off. I see, okay. Well, I guess we still have some time, so maybe we can do that real quick. So we're gonna change this to one shot. Come back, hit play, cool. We're gonna add another animation. Call it off. So we've got all these different ones. So let's see if how quickly we can do this. Oh, you started implementing NFTs in Dev Party? Oh, that's awesome. Did you take the Build Space course? By chance, for folks who are wondering, we talked about this the other day, but there's a, I'm sure some of you have seen like all the NFT hype and all that, but there's this course like Generate Your Own NFT Collection by the folks at Build Space. So it's great, like a little introduction. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can, let's see how quickly we can do this. So group, it's going to start at 100%. So I'm going to go to group, and I'm going to key that 100%. And then at frame 9, we're going to go to 70%. I'm going to key that. And we're going to go to 70. Oh, and I should have hit link, so I don't have to do both of those, but maybe we can do it on the last frame. 22. 22. I'm going to hit link. Do that. And that, what did I say? It's at 100%. Yeah. So now if I hit 100, it should change both. You could also use my file if you want. Oh, yeah. Okay. Genius. Cool. Yeah, thanks for joining. We'll catch you later. Okay, yeah, good idea, Guido. So what we're going to do is go to Code Sandbox. And we're going to spin up a React app. Recently used templates. So we're going to go to the React template. And, okay, we're going to go back. So basically, we just need to add this package. So Rive React. And I'm actually going to fork the template. So I think my changes will be saved, and we'll say Rive with heart animation. And I'm going to add it as a dependency. And let me refresh this so that it will build. Cool. And now I'll just change this to make sure. Oops. We'll change this to make sure it's all working. Cool. Okay. So now what we're going to do, we'll create a new component. So I'm just going to copy all this. And we'll call this heart.js. We'll put it under source. We'll paste that. And so now we need this file. And so I wonder if it should be under public or source. I think source. So what we're going to do is go here. And the cool thing is, yeah, so like Guido was saying, we can just download this file and put it into our app. So you could theoretically do this with any of the community files. I think you should give them credit though. So we will do that as well. So if we go back here, so I think if I could just drag this in, and I'm going to call this heart.rive, Rive. And I'll go back. And so what I need to do is import, I believe I can just do like heart riv, like give it a name, and then say from, and then // heart.riv. And then I think if I go down here, kind of like what you do, you know, if you're going to reference an image, I think that should work. Maybe not. Let's see if there's anything in the console. No. Let me peek at my notes because I did this before in another code sandbox. Trying to think. So source a file path. Let's go to modified recently. Okay, I think it was this one. This was 21 days ago. So let's just see what I did before. Import smiley from. So that's what I did. How did I reference this before? Import smiley from smiley rive. Import heart. That looks right. Oh, wait. Wow. I'm so dumb. I'm not importing this app, or I'm not adding this component. So we'll say import heart from heart. And we'll say heart. We need to add the component. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so if you watch real quick, I'm going to refresh the page. Wow, it looks so good. So what we're going to do, because we want to be able to animate it, right? We want to, you know, we want to be able to play with it. So let's actually let's make a new, let's put this in a div, I guess. Do that, and then we'll take this, put it there. We'll say, we'll put a p tag or a paragraph tag, and we'll say push me. We'll change that. And what am I doing wrong? Oops, mixing p. Why does it not like this? Unterminated contents. Something is not right. So div, closing div. delete that, delete that. A paragraph tag. We'll say push me. Oh, wait. There it is. That's it. And there we go. Okay. Thank you, prettier. There we go. Okay. Cool. So we got that. So we'll say click on the like button. And now what we're going to do, I'm going to take a look here. So basically, this is kind of similar. This was a different animation we were playing with. And so we can just kind of walk through this one. So there's a state machine name, and so that corresponds to whatever it's called in the actual animation file. So in this one, it was called simple SM. The toggle name, so whatever that toggle is. And then you've got this hook called use Rive, which takes like a config object. So you give it the source, you give it the state machine as an array, and then you have autoplay. Then there's a use state machine input, which you pass in Rive, state machine name, toggle name. And then to the onClick handler, you can pass a callback, or sorry, not a callback. Yeah, I guess a callback. And all ours does is it takes whatever the value is, and then it sets that to the opposite of the current value. So boop, boop. So this is just a little slide toggle. You see the face animates. So let's make the magic happen. So what I'm gonna do is a little copy pasta. So I'm gonna copy that into here, and I'm gonna copy the imports. And I just realized actually. So we need to change this to heart Rive. We need to change this to Rive component. Where does Rive come from? Oh, okay. It comes from use Rive. Okay, cool, cool. So Rive, cool. And then on click, we'll just copy and paste that. Just like that. Oh no. Oh, but, okay, wait. So I'm guessing there's something that we need to change. Oh yeah, the toggle name and the state machine name. So if we go back, important piece that we're forgetting. We hit open in Rive. And then we go to animate. So I think it's just called state machine 1, and the input is called like. And you can see right here where my mouse is, like and state machine 1. So we got to change that. So we go here. This is called state machine 1. And I believe this is called like. So there we go. There's our like button. So pretty sweet, huh? I mean, you can see like once you build these slick animations, then it's pretty easy to add to a React app, for example. I wonder if we can change the size. I'm guessing that would have to be at the animation level, but maybe not. So what I'll do is I'll drop this in here so y'all can play with it. And then if we go back, so this Rive component, actually, if we go, let me see if I can pull it back up. There might be a property. So name to display, name of lists. Let's see. Use device pixel ratio. If true, the hook will scale the resolution of the animation based on the device pixel ratio. Fit canvas to artboard height. Optional. Defaults. I wonder if we try that. So what is this? And options on. Where is that? Rive React specific options. So params goes in here. And fit canvas to artboard. Let's see if we can change that. Is it so? No, wait, where? Hold on, I'm a little confused by the docs. So what are we talking about here? So use Rive hook. Sorry, what are we using? We have the state machine and we have use Rive. So we want those two. Okay, yeah. So use Rive hook, params. So source autoplay. Source autoplay. Okay, so that's all here. Where is this ops? Oh, it's the second parameter to the hook? Yeah, okay. So I believe it should be here. Oh, nice. Look at that. Okay. That's way better. Whoa, that's huge. It's too bad. I wonder if we inspect this. I doubt we can change anything on it. Yep, that's huge. You can almost, I'm on the design side, but you might also want to check our documentation. Oh, okay. Let's open this up. Import the library. Layout, maybe? Constrain the Rive content. So maybe that's under layout in here. Is there a layout in the... Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay. Maybe we want that. So just use standard CSS to make the canvas not so big. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I'm trying to think. What would be the easiest way to do this? Let's see. Let's inspect it again. So there's the canvas. So it looks like it's width 100 and height. Wrap it in a div and give it a max width. Yeah, that's probably the easiest. I just want to play around in here for a sec. Oops, forgot pixels. No. Well, okay. So we have this outer div. If I add like a max width, say 100 pixels, and I say a max height, 200 pixels, doesn't seem to like that. And this div is enclosing around the canvas. I wonder. Well, it's interesting. Okay, so the canvas, so the div surrounding the canvas has a width of 100% and a height of 600 pixels. And then canvas has a width and a height, which are hard-coded to 2498. And then style, we add width and height there as well. So that's what I'm wondering, Guido. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if the div would work. Well, let's try the layout. I mean, see Rive.js for more details. This is out of your realm. Okay. Well, let's try. I'm curious. Let's see. I want to try this, like, Rive layout, just because I'm curious about it. So that's going to be up here, I believe. Say layout. Nope, that's not right. What was the property name? Layout on Rive params. Pretty sure it's right here. You're looking at the Rive Wasm, whereas you're using Rive React, which... Oh, I see. Well, wait, but this is Rive React, right? This is what I want to look at. I'm pretty sure. Oh, well, okay, I see what you're saying. This is Rive Wasm. It's interesting, though, because if I go here to learn about layout, it says see Rive JS for more details. You're the designer. I mean, well, that's what's confusing, I think, is this says see Rive JS, but it links to Rive Wasm. So is there another package called Rive JS, maybe? Well, let's look. Oh, well, it's called Wasm Js Runtime, so I don't know. Layout. There's a folder. Okay. I mean, I guess we could just look at... Let's see. Yeah, it seems like the layout will be similar to the Wasm one. So, I mean, the doc's link there, so maybe we just try it. Like, if I were just to copy this. So source canvas autoplay. So that should be right here. But it doesn't like that. Oh, cannot access Rive before initialization. How are you supposed to do this then? Interesting. That's so weird. Right, because you can't pass this in if it's... I mean, I guess I could... Well, let's try that. I don't know. Is that... No, it's unhappy about that. That's not right. Rive comes in here. It's a default export. Well, that's a component, not a... Maybe you can't do it. I don't know. I guess I'll have to ask Luigi. But anyways, well, either way, I feel like, you know, we got it working. It's a lot bigger. It works on click. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. So cool. Let me share this. I think I did. I just want that. So I'll put that in there if anyone wants to play around. But yeah, I think that's it. So thank you all for coming. Thanks for everyone who helped out today. This has been awesome. So again, like, check out Rive if you're interested in learning more about animations. They have a ton of resources on here as well. So these like really high quality, short, concise videos to get you familiar with the editor. You know, some stuff about all their different tools like state machines, bones, draw order. A lot of these we really didn't get to in the series, but yeah, I would encourage you to check those out. And then, yeah, check out the community page. You know, see what everyone's building. There's some cool stuff in here. So sweet. Thanks all. Catch you later. Have a good night. Have a good day. And we'll see you again soon.